Good.
Live on Facebook.
Now we can. Now we can. Did you go in again and I got to delete that one? Are there two? Okay, I already deleted the first one. I'll delete the second one. Make sure you can delete the second one. We're in the promo, right? Oh, we're already talking. Whoops.
Whoops.
Wait, are we live? Oh, okay, it's hard to see. All right, here we go. All right, let's make sure this is the one.
Did you put it?
Maybe.
Just so I can share that.
Oh, hey guys, what's going on? We are live. Finally, we had a little technical difficulty with the setup, but today we are live with the one and only Trevor Hurd.
Happy to be here. Appreciate you guys having me on.
Is that a wolf in the background? Is that
yeah.
Alan? Oh, look at that. We got Alan over here too.
We're here.
The one and only Alan Kantarovich, UVO Group.
The Wolf of Real Estate.
Wolf of
That's
Real
right.
Estate. What's up, bro?
What's up, dude? Trying to share this right now on my little story. I mean, on my page, on my feed.
There you go.
And yeah, it's gonna be fun though. Yeah, but yeah, we have Trevor here. We're about to make some Fsbo calls right now.
Yep.
And then in addition to that as well, kind of touch up on some buyers as well with the fluctuating market.
Yes.
Lots of changes happening.
Lots of
right
changes
now.
happening. So I feel like it's extremely important for people to realize not only how to call for sale by owners, but also how to actually call a buyer as well. And we'll be going over both of those today.
Yeah,
Cool.
Daniel, I got a question. Is there any way that you can change the color a little bit on the camera for all three of us? Just because it's a little bright. We're kind of exposed on this one right here, so we'll give these guys a second to just set up. Anyways, I don't know what's going to happen in real time, but is that better?
Perfect.
How are we looking, bro? Yeah, it is what it is. All right. Well, anyways, we're back, and I'm happy we're back. And I'm happy that Trevor's here today to help us show off some of the skills that Everest Coaching teaches. So really pumped about that. And also, what about that intro? You did a pretty good job in the intro, Daniel. Yeah, I like that. That was from the last event, right?
Nice.
Yeah, Elevate event that happened. Was it April 26, 27, 28? I think that's what the dates
Yeah.
were.
Yep.
You were there?
I was there.
Yeah.
was good.
I like it. That's
It was
pretty
very
cool.
good.
Yeah, I like that. That was more of a real estate focused event, which is really good because the last event before that was the climb event.
Yeah.
And that was like a lot of mindset
Yeah.
Yep.
and stuff like that, which is cool. So yeah, I'm really happy to be here, and I'm happy you guys are here to join me. So let's get to the live calling. Trevor's going to show off some of his skills. Trevor, really quick, how long have you been doing this?
So I started in March of 21.
Okay.
So a little over a year now.
How do you feel like you've improved?
How do I feel like I've improved? Obviously, a lot more confidence. When you first start, like
You don't know
you're
what the hell
looking,
you're
you're
doing, huh?
reading a script, you're staring at a paper the whole time. And what you've come to realize after a while is you're just having conversations with people.
Yeah.
And so you just
No
need
pressure.
just have the conversation. You're here to lead them down a path to help them either buy or sell a property.
Yeah.
And you have to believe you're the best agent for the job, especially with the changing market. So
Yeah, I like that. And we'll address the changing market here in a minute because we do have some pre-recorded calls that we did with some of our agents, Alan, one of them,
Yeah.
and another one of our agents, Jen Lingford, one of our top producers on the team. And you guys did pretty good. The difference with buyers and sellers when you're calling internet leads versus the Fsbo'S is you get you go through a lot of dials on the buyers, and it takes a lot of time. So we're not really gonna do any live buyer calls because they just take too long. It'll take too long. Yeah.
a lot of ringing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of ringing. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but we're happy to have you here, and you did a good job last time. I think you did
Yeah,
like two
appreciate it.
or three appointments. You said last time, right?
I think I said one appointment, a couple follow-ups.
Yeah.
So
Did you get anything out of that?
I honestly don't think I did. Honestly, I have to like look back at it. We
Yeah.
might have, but that was
Yeah.
it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
I like it. Well, the most important thing, you know, this is being persistent and consistently calling, and that's
Yes.
one of the things they teach here is always making sure that you are persistent and you're dialing and you're always prospecting, which is great. So I'm happy you're here, bro. Thanks again.
Appreciate it.
One more round of applause, and let's get to the dialing. You ready to go?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
You ready?
Showtime.
Let's
Okay,
go.
start it up. Make sure this is working.
Yeah, you might have to do one test call if we don't hear the ringer.
Yeah, one sec. Let me see if it's.
I got my glasses on. Shout out to these glasses.
They look good.
So microphone's working. Using my computer.
Perfect.
Let me make sure casted to Rodecaster. Okay, it says it's connected for voice and music. So
There we go.
Let's do it.
let's try it. Let's get back on there, see if it's ringing. Oh, it's supposedly ringing right now. But I'm not hearing anything. Are you?
Not yet.
Let's see what's coming through this.
Hello?
Hi. Hey, I was calling about.
Hello?
Hi. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
Okay, great. Yeah, my name's Trevor. I'm calling about a home for sale over in Lehigh you had a little bit ago.
Yeah, are you a buyer?
I'm actually Trevor with Century 21. An agent with Century 21 Everest. I'm sure you had a ton.
Yeah, I
of
don't
agents call
want
and
an
try to
agent.
list your
I
home.
don't want an agent. I don't want an agent.
Oh, you don't want
Okay,
an
I've
agent.
already got 5 offers on it. I've already had 5 offers on it. So please take me off your list. Thank you.
Okay, well, hey, would you mind if I ask you a couple questions about your offers? Gone.
Good job staying on. Yeah, that was a little shocker because
I was
it was
like-
my fault. I didn't have the Bluetooth turned up, so he's probably there for a second.
Okay. Oh, whoops. He's probably just pissed. This guy's not talking to me. No worries, no worries.
No, not a big deal. Let's go for the next one. I'll get some music
On to
going
the
for
next.
us.
On the next. See if it's ringing now. There we go.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Getting into it.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Get the first jitters out of the way, right? You have to
Yep.
get yelled at least once or twice. Otherwise, you're not calling Fsbo'S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the first few calls. You got to get them out. You got to get them
Oh,
out.
yeah. Get that. Hello? Hi. Hey, I was calling about a home you have for sale in Provo.
You calling about what?
The home for sale in Provo. Is this the owner?
No, that's the wrong number.
Wrong number. Okay. Well, hey, just real quick, since I have you, my name's Trevor. I'm with Century 21. Who do you know that might be looking to buy or sell real estate in the near future?
I don't know anyone.
You don't know anybody? Okay, no worries. I appreciate you thinking about it. And what about yourself? You looking to buy or sell anytime soon? He gone too.
He's gone.
Let's keep it
It's
going.
interesting that
You just got to keep asking questions.
Yeah,
That's
the
all you can
difference
do.
between the sellers and the buyers. It's a whole different call,
Oh yeah,
whole different ballgame.
yeah. I mean, Red X, it's good and bad. Sometimes you have random stuff that just
Yeah.
no correlation, but a lot of times you'll at least get voicemails that are right, and you
Yeah.
can call back and know you're talking to the right person.
Come on, come on.
This is the job. Sit here and just watch it call people.
But you got to do it. You
Gotta do it. Put the time in. You'll eventually get the numbers that work out for you.
Exactly.
Have faith. The end of the year is gonna work out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And I will say, don't be discouraged by people not answering the phone, because I tried to add in some newer ones that I
Been
haven't
forwarded to an
haven't
automatic
talked
voice
to as
message.
much. But Vortex will keep track of how many times you've reached out to people.
Okay.
And a lot of these, I'll have like 5, 6 call attempts and no answers. But
Yes.
you never know. 7th, 8th one, you just
Yeah.
got to keep trying it.
Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence, then let them in, chalk up their body. Another one body, this is how it go. I got some secrets, I'm sure.
Hello?
Hi, hey, I was calling about, you have a home for sale in South Salt Lake?
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Century 21. My name is Trevor. I'm calling about the home for sale in South Salt Lake. Are you the owner?
No, I don't have a house. I'm a homeless. Well, thank you.
Oh, well, would you like to buy a house? The market's great right now.
No, I'm a homeless. I don't have a job. I don't have a money.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, since I do have you, who do you know that might be looking to make some moves in real estate this year?
Gone.
She gone.
She gone her?
I've never gotten a homeless person.
That's
so
awkward.
full.
What
I
do you
will
even
say that's new for me.
She's
I don't
so
know
full
what
of
to do
it.
there. You guys got any tips?
She's so
Probably just
full
said
of
it
it.
just to get you off the phone. Where
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just keep asking questions.
what do you
They're-
say to
They're
that?
just gonna click. Be like,
Yeah.
well, you want to buy a house? Like,
There's no way
you
she's
can't
homeless.
push it because then you're the bad guy.
right?
There's no way. She was
Be like,
loaded.
are
She was
you
locked.
really?
She was locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too funny. Okay, let's keep going.
Sorry. Yeah.
You're good.
You ever
dude.
want to take a break? Let me know.
Yeah, let's do a couple more and then we're gonna shoot to the buyers.
Okay. Sounds good. That is pretty funny. I've never had that before. I'm gonna remember that for sure. And it's on camera. I'll never forget.
No, I don't have any money.
I don't have any money. Don't have a
I
job.
don't, no job, no money.
It's like you sound like you're surrounded by people. Are you outside?
It's sad.
Why do you have a cell phone?
Hopefully it's not true.
Hopefully it's not true.
Hopefully it's not true.
Oh,
All
I
right.
listened to this song way too much after my first dial session with you guys, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good song.
It doesn't ever get old, dude.
No,
No.
If you
got a
listen to
good
the
vibe,
lyrics,
good flow to it. Yeah,
they're
lot of-
literally
lot of
talking
good
about,
lyrics.
I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. Tell me.
Come on, let's get one.
Yeah.
I want somebody that owns a property.
Yeah.
Hi, you've reached Steve Bird Painting. Sorry, I can't take your call right.
Steve Bird, that's the owner, so I'm gonna say that is a good number.
Perfect. So, question really quick. How or what? So, what is it? This is Red X. You're using Red X, right?
Yeah,
The system you're
same.
using?
So same system that Alma's been using while he's been doing his calls. So.
Okay. So, what is Vortex? Is that an additional system, or is that just
So
in the Red
Vortex
X?
is just part of it. I think, honestly, just branding vortex.theredx.com
Oh,
is
okay.
the
It's the same
URL.
thing.
So it's
Yeah.
just one thing, and then they will give you options for geo leads, which is when you're doing just listed, just sold. You can search specific areas, target those areas for rent by owners, for sale by owners, expired leads, and there even are foreclosure NOD properties.
Okay.
So that's not been very active the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But with inventory rising, who knows?
You never know.
You never
Oh, yeah.
know. It might be
Oh, yeah.
worth sticking your hand in the bag and see what you can pull out. So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
So, you know what? Let's jump to a buyer lead call.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right. Let's jump to it. And
yeah,
and
I'm excited to hear these two.
and then Daniel, do you have Alan's ready to go? Yeah, let's do Alan's first. I don't know which one this is, bro.
And
so
that
I'm
was
sorry
a fun
if
day
this is
because that was the day we did. I think we called for an hour straight.
yeah.
And before I called, I'm like, I'm gonna set 3 appointments. Watch, and we did it. Well,
Oh, heck
within
yeah.
1 hour, 3 appointments. Bah, bah, bah.
Nice.
It's just too easy, you know.
Yeah.
But you got to have that mindset of
Gotta
you're
have the mindset.
going to set the appointment. You're not
Mhm.
just calling just to call.
No.
Calling with the intention to set an appointment.
Right. When I talk to these people, I'm going to find out their motivation, and I'm
Yep.
going to show how I'm going to help them achieve that.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. So before you do it, Daniel, let's talk quickly about the market and what's going on, because we had a conversation before we started, and
Yeah.
listings have been popping up a lot lately
Yeah.
here
we got a little
in Utah.
numbers
And
right here.
yeah. So where are we at right now?
So actually today we were at like 5041 when me and you just
Yeah.
checked about half hour ago.
New record for the year.
Yeah, new record for the past
Well, a couple of years probably.
over like year and a half.
Yeah.
Holy
We haven't
cow.
had that much inventory since August of 2020. So it's been a minute
Which is
before
good.
before I was even like in the real estate business.
Yeah.
We haven't had this much. So
That's good. So you and I started you started a lot before me, but when I started, it was definitely a buyer's market. There was
Yeah.
a ton of, I think it was over 10,000 when I started.
Yeah,
It
probably.
was
around
up there. And I knew what that was like for buyers. They had a lot of options to choose from.
Yeah.
And the offers were fun to write too, because when we wrote the offers, we would ask for
You
everything.
could ask for everything.
You'd
Yeah.
ask for the dog, the cat, and
Yeah,
the
get
car in the
everything.
driveway, and they would give it to you. And so that was really fun. And I'm not saying that I can't wait for that to happen, but what I'm saying is you and I do a lot of buyer leads. We do calls. A lot of the agents do here. And I'm happy that Everest has given us a chance to kind of talk about what we do and how we help buyers get properties by doing internet leads, cold calling these leads, and building relationships and showing you guys a difference between calling buyers and sellers.
Well, and the reality is too, whether you want to call Fsbo'S or buyers, we have options for both of those when it comes down to it, and we'll show you exactly how to call.
right.
Have a script and role play with you and show you exactly how to go about it to be able to convert those, those leads.
Mhm.
And it's pretty simple at the end of the day. Like you're
Right.
more just you're building that rapport with the client and having them trust you, and then get them to feel comfortable working with you, and then you can lead them throughout that whole process.
Yeah.
So it's not rocket science. I feel like too many people, they call trying to sell somebody, You know, you're not trying to sell anybody anything. Like, they're going to buy with or without you. The only difference is with you, you get paid. Without you, you don't get paid.
Right.
So if you believe that you're the best agent for the job, then make sure you get them into a home, you know?
Mm-hmm. And I personally feel like buyer calls are a little bit like easier, like they're less stressful.
100% agree with you.
Because you already know they're interested, even if they're just browsing on your website, you know, that they're at least showing interest in properties. And let's say you're doing cold calls. It's pretty simple to lead them down the path of what a buyer should do. Hey, let's get in contact with my great team of lenders I got. What kind of properties are you looking for? Being in Century 21 Everest, it's fantastic. We can use target marketing, bring up homes that aren't even on the market yet, which shows value, and you're able to close more deals. So.
Amen.
I like it. Well, let's go ahead and play Alan's on here, right? And I believe that we have the ability to continue to speak to the audience while he's doing his thing, right? So let's go ahead and play that.
Yeah, let's do it. Which one is it?
We'll find out. So I apologize if you butchered this call, Alan.
I know. Want to be a shitty one?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
You said
though.
3 appointments in an hour. You're
Yeah,
good.
I'll
You're
take
good.
it.
You're
I'll
good.
take it.
Tell me if it's going, okay, Daniel? Oh, it is. Okay. Got a little lag on our end. Okay, here we go. Logan, he's looking in Salt Lake. There's a couple searches in Provo. You are. Salt Lake.
Leave it up like that?
Condominiums.
Yep.
Condominiums. Looks like 300,000 price range. You ready?
Dude,
Here we
that
go.
is a good photo.
You know what, Alan or Daniel? Do you have the ability to just make it full screen? Okay. All right, that's what it is. Logan. Well, let's sit and listen.
We're on mute right now, right?
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
No, now we're not. Hello? Hi, is this Logan?
I can hear you.
Hey, Logan. This is
Good,
okay.
okay.
Alan with Utah for
Well,
Sale
'cause you're right
Homes.
there.
How are you today?
Oh, but you
can hear?
Through this, yeah.
Good. Hey, I was just reaching out because you were looking at a few properties that we have listed, and I just wanted to reach out to see when would be a good time for us to go out and take a look at those.
I'm just looking right now. I'm not to that point yet.
Okay. When you do get to that point, do you have kind of a rough idea as to what you are specifically looking for?
No, I don't.
Okay. So I noticed here you're kind of looking in the Salt Lake area and then Sandy area, Provo as well. Like, do you have a preference of where about you want to kind of stay?
Well, because of my business, I'd like to be in the middle of the two counties.
Okay.
Because I work in Utah County and in Salt Lake County.
Gotcha.
So if I could find some Lehigh, Draper, Riverton, in those areas, it'd be great.
All right. And then do you have a preference of what you're looking for, like single family, townhome, or?
No, I don't. No.
Okay. Do you have a preference of like bedrooms, bathrooms, garage, things like that? No. Okay.
No.
What about a price range? Do you have kind of a ballpark range on the price range? Just so I can kind of narrow it down on my end, and then I can get some options.
Did you turn it off? Okay, hold on, guys. We got to talk about this one really fast because we're talking about how easy the buyer ones are. Daniel just uploaded the funniest one ever because I believe on this one, and we'll see going down the line, but I believe on this one, this guy, Alan, is so persistent with collecting needs and wants, going for an appointment. You always go for the kill on every call.
Oh, you have to, man.
But I think this was the one where the guy got extremely mad at the end. So let's talk about it a little bit because we're so used. I mean, you guys obviously get deals done, deals closed, you convert these leads, but people don't really see the ugly side of when you're talking to people on the phone, right? So if this is the one, Daniel, I know it was a mistake to put it up, but I want to play it. So let's get that back up there. And guys, listen to this call. Alan is so persistent. I think sometimes a little too persistent. And this guy, I think, at the end was not happy, and I think he hung up on us. Yeah, but let's just see. Let's just see. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Daniel, go ahead. Okay, here we go. Logan, he's looking in Salt Lake. There's a couple searches in Provo. You are. Salt Lake. Condominiums. Looks like 300,000 price range. You ready? Here we go.
That is a good photo.
All right. Logan.
Hello? Hi, is this Logan?
Yeah.
Hey, Logan. This is Alan with Utah for Sale Homes. How are you today?
I'm okay.
Good. Hey, I was just reaching out because you were looking at a few properties that we have listed, and I just wanted to reach out to see when would be a good time for us to go out.
Okay, here we go. Logan, he's looking in Salt Lake. There's a couple searches in Provo. You are. Salt Lake, condominiums. Looks like 300,000 price range. You ready?
Dude,
here we
that
go.
is a good photo.
All right. Logan.
Hello? Hi, is this Logan?
Yeah,
Hey, Logan, this is Alan with Utah for Sale Homes. How are you today?
I'm okay.
Good. Hey, I was just reaching out because you were looking at a few properties that we have listed, and I just wanted to reach out to see when would be a good time for us to go out and take a look at those.
I'm just looking right now. I'm not to that point yet.
Okay. When you do get to that point, do you have kind of a rough idea as to what you are specifically looking for?
No, I don't.
Okay. So I noticed here you're kind of looking in the Salt Lake area and then Sandy area, Provo as well. Like, do you have a preference of where about you want to kind of stay?
Well, because of my business, I'd like to be in the middle of the two counties.
Okay.
Because I work in Utah County and in Salt Lake County.
Gotcha.
So if I could find some Lehigh, Draper, Riverton, in those areas, it'd be great.
All right. And then do you have a preference of what you're looking for, like single family, townhome, or?
No, I don't. No.
Okay. Do you have a preference of like bedrooms, bathrooms, garage, things like that? No. Okay.
No.
What about a price range? Do you have kind of a ballpark range on the price range? Just so I can kind of narrow it down on my end, and then I can get some options over to you.
And not right now. I'm not sure.
Okay. Have you had a chance to go out and take a look at any of them?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so we are like right there on the beginning stages, right?
Yeah.
All right, I love it.
I mean, about a year ago, I applied for pre-qualification or whatever they call it for a mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-approval, that's it, through VA or Veterans United.
Okay.
And they approved me for just a little bit more than 300.
Okay.
And nothing in Utah's that low right now. And I mean, they might increase the amount that they were willing to give me approval for, but it's probably not by much. And so I'm not sure what I'm actually going to do right now.
Yeah. So honestly, yeah, and that's good. You have a pretty good, ballpark range, where you are at. But if it's been that long already, if it were me personally, I would definitely chat with the lender to kind of see where you're at. That way we know whether it's 300 or 325 or 350 or whatever it might be. And then at that point, we can easily start looking for a property in that price range. Do you have a preferred lender you're working with or not yet?
I was going through Veterans United, but I've been banking with the Security Service Federal Credit Union.
Okay.
And I've been seeing a lot of commercials about their mortgage program, and so I've been thinking about going to them since I've had a bank account with them for almost 20 years.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea. If you want to reach out to them, get pre-qualified, see where you're at, or even if you'd like, I actually work with the lender who's been a veteran. I mean, been a lender now for VAs. He's also a former vet as well. Been doing it for about 25 years now. So if you wanted to get an idea and to be able to compare, rates and fees and et cetera, it wouldn't be a bad idea, because if one lender is able to, get you qualified for, a certain amount, typically the other lender is able to get you qualified for roughly the same amount, but it might be sometimes higher or lower. So typically getting two opinions is typically the way to go.
Okay.
And so if you'd like, I'm happy to get him, if you're available today, I'm happy to have him just give you a call and introduce himself, and then you guys can, figure out.
No, not now. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
And I'm just not sure where. Yeah.
Okay. And then how soon do you need to be? I mean, how soon are you looking to make a move?
I don't know.
Okay. So, let's do this then. When would be a good time, kind of maybe for us to even maybe sit down, maybe chat or meet and put together a game plan and figure out exactly what?
Not anytime soon. I'm not to that point yet.
Okay. When do you think would be kind of a good time, and then that way we
I
can
said not yet.
Okay. No, you're good. You're good. I just want to get a rough ballpark range.
You know what? I'll never call you, so just I'm gonna hang up now.
All right. No, you're totally fine. No, the reason why I ask is.
I got the sound effect.
That's funny.
Oh, that was too funny. It's a little bit of a lag over here. We gotta get. Can we figure out how to fix that lag? Oh, okay. All right. It is what it is. Anyways, that was kind of a butchered buyer's call. Too funny. I actually enjoyed that a lot. I forgot what that was like. Because usually you're converting these guys left and right, but that guy was really tough.
Yeah, but I kept him on the phone though, and he kept hitting with me with no, I'm not ready, I'm not interested, whatever it might be, and you just gotta keep going, gotta keep going, gotta keep going. Eventually, that wall will come down. You know, that wall did come down on the beginning a little. I mean, it came down, and then I feel like it came back up later on. I feel like I can be a little too pushy at times. So
Can't we all?
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like it's extremely important for us to recognize that and go, hey, I want to come. I'm the type of person that will come to the line. I will never cross the line, but God damn it, I will come close to the line because I feel like it's my duty to help these people out.
Right.
And because I truly believe that I'm the best agent for the job for these guys. You have to have that mindset.
Daniel, do you know if it's working the audio? It is? You can hear us? Okay, good. Because I can't hear us on our side. It is what it is. Well, let's get back to... Actually, hold on. Let's stick on that topic because we're talking about buyers. And we have another call where Jen actually did a really good job.
Yeah.
And the buyer was extremely open and ready. And I believe they were qualified, which is awesome. That's a good thing about buyers. A lot of times when they're looking for properties online where we get these leads, a lot of times they're already pre-approved, which is great. And they're just ready to go. Mm-hmm. And you can really get them with the one-liner that you always do. What is that one-liner when you call them? What do you tell them when you call them to get them right into a property?
Hey, I was just calling because I wanted to see when it'd be a good time for us to go out and take a look at those homes, or that home, or whatever.
That's your first no. You just get it right out of the way.
Yeah, I get that out of the way.
You can build rapport.
Bingo.
Find their real reason for looking. I do want to. Can I add one little?
Dude, all day.
There's one question that I found is just super fantastic. If you could buy, would you?
Yeah.
The answer is always yes.
I love that one.
Yeah. It's always yes because you're kind of reframing their mindset from saying no. Everybody wants to say no. Well, hey, if you could buy, would you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just can't because the market's too expensive, interest rates, and then you're going to get their real objection, and then you can actually handle it, move forward.
That's a good one. I like that one. Hey, I like that one. Good job, dude. Okay, Daniel, let's go ahead and put the other one. We got Jen over here. She did a pretty good job on a buyer call that we set up. And we got it recorded, which is great. And Jen's a killer. She's really good.
Oh, yeah,
both on the phones and in person. Such a great agent. But let's go ahead and review that really fast, and we'll get back to the Fsbo calling. But I really want agents to see right now, again, the market. I don't want to say it's shifting, but I've been hearing that, and some numbers are supporting that to a certain extent. Yeah. And we're excited about that. More inventory is better for all of us, better for buyers, right? And I want to show you guys the skills that you can develop when you're calling that obviously Everest teaches. We do here on our team as well. And this is just another great avenue for you guys to get business and help people get into a house by really developing the skills, not only with Fsbo'S, but learning how to speak to buyer leads. So, Dan, let's go ahead and put that on for these guys.
Hello. Hi, is this Carmen?
Yeah, this is her.
Hi, Carmen. This is Jen. I'm calling with Utah for Sale Homes. How are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, I was just calling. I noticed that you were looking at some homes in Tooele, and I just wanted to see if you liked any and you want to go out and see some.
I was talking to someone about that to see if I qualify. And they're telling me that I don't qualify right now because they want me to fix my taxes first, like my business ones. They say if I fix my business taxes, like I can qualify. And they're like, okay, just fix them, and while you're at it, just do your 2021 taxes too, and then we'll go from there. So that's why I'm waiting a little longer.
Oh, so but you'll be able to this year then, it sounds like.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, so share with me like a little bit more about like what kind of house you're going to be wanting to move into. Do you know?
Well, I don't have like anything in mind. I just I do have 2 kids, so I'm in like a 3-bedroom max, and I am looking for a lot of space because I do have like 4 trailers and then 2 personal cars and a truck.
Okay, so like,
you know, like
RV parking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and what areas are you thinking about?
Well, Magna and Twila. Well, mostly Magna, so I can be kind of close to the city, you know.
Okay, Magna and Twila. How far west is too far west? How do you feel about Grantsville?
No, I think that's a little too far.
Grantsville's too far?
Yeah, just a little too far, yeah.
Okay. And then do you have pets? Do you need a fence? Do you need a yard?
No, I don't have any pets right now. No.
Okay. So who let me just ask you, who are you talking to about your taxes? Was it what did you go to the bank?
No. I have a retailer, his name is and he told me to talk to some people that he knows. I guess his name is Billy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I'm talking to them.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry, are you still talking to
Yes.
Oh, okay. And I'm sorry, so is he helping you fix your taxes then?
Well, no, he's referring me to the people that, you know, like the brokers, the one that they know how to do it. So, well, right now they told me to, you know, because I do have a tax guy, and he's the one who's gonna be fixing them for me. Because of my business, I have a partnership, and they're like, oh, you change your partnership to an LLC, and then you know that she'll do it and do some write-offs, and doing write-offs, I can qualify.
So do you know who the name of the lender you're working with? The lender is the one that sent you to the tax person, correct?
Yes, her name is Cheyenne.
Okay, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do this. Let me follow up with Cheyenne and see if I can gather some information. But even if you're still trying to do your taxes for this year and fix your business taxes for the previous years, you should still be able to qualify, by the summer. Have you?
Well, okay.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Sorry, go on.
No,
sorry, go on.
So let's do this. I'm gonna follow up with Cheyenne and see exactly what documentation we'll need, and then that way you can take that information and go to your accountant or CPA and kind of figure out how to do your taxes, because I know especially this year or 2021, sometimes you can adjust your write-offs to qualify for more house.
Okay.
So let me ask her where we will need to be number-wise so you can qualify for the house that you want. Does that make sense? Because sometimes if you write off too many things, it will show less income and you won't be able to qualify for more house. Right? Okay. So let me just verify a few things with you. What's a good email address for you? I'm going to send you an email just with my contact information. That way you have it. And then do you have my app on your phone?
Yes.
It's the what app is it? It's the Utah home search.
Yeah.
You have it? Okay.
Yeah.
That way you can kind of keep up with the market, what it's doing. But let me do this. Let me follow up with Cheyenne, and then I'm going to have her give you a call a little bit later. That way we can put a game plan in place, and you can do your taxes, your 2021 taxes accordingly, so you know what you'll qualify for in a house.
So you're saying that I could just do it with just my 2021 tax instead of having both years?
Well, yeah, you'll need 2 years, but what I'm saying is if you do the 2021 taxes, sometimes it's better to write less off. That way you can qualify for more house.
Okay.
So you're not writing everything off, because once you start writing everything off, your net income goes down. And so in terms of getting a home loan, it won't be a good thing, right? Because then you qualify for less.
Okay.
So let's do this. So I'm just going to call Cheyenne. I'm going to get a game plan together, and then see what documentations we'll need and how that we can arrange your taxes. And then that way you have some information to take to your accountant.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. I have your email here, and then I'll send you my phone number and a text message. That way you have it, okay?
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Thanks, Carmen.
All right. Thanks. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
All right, let me mute this thing. Hold on. That wasn't the video I was thinking. And I'm so sorry because we actually sat there and watched the whole thing, but she still got an appointment. That was interesting, though, because she called somebody and it sounded like they were working on their tax information in order to get qualified. But I love how Jen totally just went into that, offered some support, offered some resources to help her get there, and then set an appointment. I actually think that Jen got that deal, which is pretty awesome. I know we had a follow-up call, and we'll play it a little later. Right now, I want to get back to the Fsbo'S, but just to remind everybody, hey, touch up on your buyers, because now they're coming out, and they're seeing that homes are sitting longer, which is a great motivation for them to start writing offers. And I know it's a little more stressful for the listing agents because not getting as many offers as they used to. So I'm really happy. I have a deal right now we're actually working on, and it got pushed back quite a bit from
week after week
from the current buyer. But I'm feeling that because I don't want to relist the property, because we only got a couple offers, and it's a great home, great price and everything. But it's starting to correct itself, and people are not willing to pay so much over asking price anymore. And I don't want to be in that position right now where I have to relist the home because we're in a time crunch. But
because you'll have a whole new pool of buyers because a person was able to qualify for 2-3 months ago. That rate may have been a point lower, and now your payment will probably be an additional couple $100. So if you're on a tight budget where that may be a deal breaker,
you might be cutting out some of the
you're
buyers.
cutting out. So you're going to be attracting a new pool of buyers.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get some listings. Trevor, you ready to go? You ready to dial?
Ready.
Let's get
resume this.
Let's get this going. Let's get some live people on.
Live call.
Oh yeah.
I need to know everything. Who in the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but I like it's new what you're telling me.
Trevor.
Answer.
So your dialer actually makes a noise when they answer.
Yeah, you can set that up.
I like that. That way I don't have to watch your screen. Okay.
I do that too because I'll often walk away while it's just dialing, have the Bluetooth headphones to the laptop, playing hoops on the mini hoop in the office.
Like, oh shit, I gotta call.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has
a box that has not been set up. Yeah, it gives you a lot of options for your dialer, so you can set it up to ring timeout at 3. You can... Hello?
Please leave your message for 801.
You can set up different dial lines. You can actually get 3 lines with their update. I think it's extra $99 a month.
Yeah.
You can get 2 extra dial lines instead of just doing the single. Still a lot faster than hand dialing. Hello?
Please leave your message for 80.
It's like fishing.
It is. You never know what you get.
You never know.
Yeah. Got to be ready for anything.
It's like a box of chocolates.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, I was calling about, you have a home for sale over in West Jordan?
Yes,
Awesome. You're selling that for sale by owner, is that right?
that is correct.
Okay.
Are you an agent?
Yeah, my name is Trevor Hurd. I'm with Century 21. I'm sure you've had a ton of realtors calling to try to list your home, right?
Yep.
Yeah, well, fortunately, purpose for my call is we actually just sold a couple properties not far from you, and I'm just calling to get some info about this house. Is that okay?
What are you trying to get?
Well, I'm just trying to get, so I have some basic info here, just trying to make sure it's accurate. So how many bedrooms does it have?
Well, it's all, if you know I'm selling it, you've looked online, right?
I actually am seeing you on like a list right here. I'm reaching out to see if there's any potential for me to help out. So if I could learn a little bit about your property, see if there's anything we could do to help each other.
Okay, I've got a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath.
Okay, 5 bed, 3 bath.
Approximately 4,000 square feet up and the basement. And the basement is finished.
It is finished?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. All right, and what about the kitchen? You guys have any upgrades there?
Not really, other than new dishwasher.
New dishwasher? Okay, cool.
About a year ago, yeah.
Okay. And you say no upgrades. What year is the property?
It's 2000 is when it was built.
Okay, and it's all just original?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. Awesome. And what does the yard look like condition-wise?
It's in pretty good shape.
Pretty good shape. Okay. Like, is it a pretty flat landscape? Nice grass? Any trees?
Yeah, there's a few trees, bushes around,
Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
Fence. It's totally fenced.
Fully fenced.
0.34 acres.
Oh, beautiful lot. All right. And have you had any hits on it yet, or any offers?
I've had quite a few look at it the other day. We had an open house. Some potential offers coming from that. I've got some people coming today to look at it. And then we have another open house Saturday.
Okay. And you have another one this Saturday. What time's that at?
I don't want agents here during the open house.
Oh, okay. So are you kind of like just focusing a buyer pool that's not represented?
Well, that's kind of what I'm looking for right now.
Okay, interesting. Well, hey, let me ask you, ultimately, what are you trying to accomplish with the sale of this property?
To sell it.
I mean, yeah, it's for sale. I'd imagine you want to sell it. Are you selling it for any reason? I mean, have you considered keeping it? You're in a fantastic area, and I know homes out there you can actually rent out for quite a bit and get some good cash flow on it. Have you considered keeping?
No, I don't think I want to keep it. I've already got rentals.
Oh, okay. You already have some rentals. Okay, good for you. And hey, let me ask, what markets are you offering the home on?
I've got it on Zillow and KSL, and then there's another one. I can't remember the name of it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, I mean, I commend you for that. You're definitely doing a little more than most. Let me apologize. Actually, kind of what I meant by that was, are you accepting FHA, VA, Utah housing, rural housing, Utah farm home loan? And I mean, have you considered what discount points could do for or against your bottom line?
I haven't considered that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually really excited I reached out to you. Honestly, that's the very reason we should get together, so I can show you how these different market types could actually affect your bottom line. And at the end of the day, it's just going to leave you over-prepared rather than under-prepared. Fair enough?
Well, I've got an agent that I'm going to work with if I decide to go with an agent.
Okay, so you do have an agent if you decide to go with an agent. All right.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you, what made you decide to sell it on your home to begin with instead of working with an agent?
That's my business.
Fair enough. And so it seems like you're really in no rush. You're just kind of testing the waters in the market right now. Am I kind of correct in assuming that?
If you have a buyer that you want to bring in and look at it, go ahead and bring him in. But
okay, yeah, fantastic. I'd be happy to come look at it. Oh, are you offering a buyer agent commission?
Only if the offer's high enough.
Only if the offer's high enough. Okay, and how high would that offer have to be?
I've got to get X amount of dollars, and then.
Oh well, absolutely. You know, I'm sure there's a certain amount of cash that you need to get out of the home in order to make it worth it for you to sell, right?
Right.
Well, of course. And you know, I don't know if this would work for you or not. It may not. But I mean, obviously, if we could figure out a way that by working together, we could actually get more money in your pocket. I mean, would you be open to exploring that second opinion? And at the end of the day, I don't have any high pressure sales pitch or any of that junk. I'd just be showing you the numbers and what we do to have a 100% list to sell ratio in the current market and how we're able to net people top dollar. So what would work better for you to just kind of sit down and kind of go over some options, afternoons or evenings?
You know, right now I'm not interested, so I'll put your name on your phone number here.
Okay.
And then if I'm interested, I can give you a call back.
Okay, fair enough. And hey, would you mind just letting me know when that open house is? If I do have any buyers, I could send them your way this Saturday.
It's Saturday from 12 to 6.
Saturday from 12 to 6. Okay, and I actually will be over in the West Jordan.
It might be 10.
Might be. I'm sorry.
I
Go
take
ahead.
that back. It's 10 to 2 on Saturday. It's 10 to 2 on Saturday. Sorry.
Oh, 10 to 2. Okay, no worries. I'm going to be in that area over there Saturday morning. I mean, would you mind if I stopped by a little bit before the open house started, and I could even maybe give you some tips and tricks on what to look for, kind of how to set it up to bring in the most highly qualified buyers, maybe get you the best offer on the table?
Like I said, I've got another agent that I'll be working with, and he and I have talked, and so I wouldn't be hiring you.
You wouldn't be hiring me. Well, that's absolutely fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't ask you to work with anybody if it didn't make sense and you weren't comfortable. And to be just completely candid, I would just be showing you the numbers, sharing what I do differently exclusively for my clients, how our company actually touches 1 in 3 home sales in the current market, and how we're able to net 12 to 18% more than other agents out there. I mean, obviously you'd be open to at least exploring how you could make more money, right?
Always want to get as much as I can out of it.
Okay, perfect. Well, hey, let's do this. How about I swing by on Saturday, just 9 a.m. I'll bring my information for you. Like I said, I don't have any high-pressure sales pitch. It's just going to be some extra information for you. And I mean, hey, even if you steal some of the info for yourself and you're able to get it sold on your own, good for you. I commend you for that. But at the very end of the day, you'd be over-prepared rather than under-prepared. Fair enough?
Sure.
Awesome.
That sounds good.
Okay, great. Well, hey, I'll reach out to you tomorrow, and I'll get that information ready, and I will just see you Saturday morning.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks. You have a lucky
good
rest of
day.
your day. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, shit.
That was rough. I'm not going to lie.
That was rough. I can tell.
That one was rough. Dude, good job, man. Good job for staying on.
You got to keep closing. Like, that's really
to.
what it is. Afternoons or evenings. I don't know how many times I asked for the appointment, and that's something I've started using. Well, I'm just going to be candid with you. I'm going to go over the numbers.
Yeah, Alma uses that a lot, man.
Yeah,
and it
works because you're just being brutally honest. This is what I can do for you. This is something I got from Judy in prospecting school. Honestly, great. Even if you steal some of my info and you're able to get it sold on your own, good for you. But if it makes sense to work together, we'll go from there. So.
Yeah. I like that one. I like this guy.
I appreciate it.
It was a little rough at the beginning, I could tell.
Oh, yeah.
But good job, dude.
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
really good job,
I'm
man.
going to save that call so I can come back and listen to it in a little bit, get some more notes.
So what are you going to do when you show up on Saturday? You going to bring the CMA and all that
So
stuff?
I'm going to bring CMA and just some listing paperwork, to be honest. I'm going to go over the CMA. I know he says he doesn't want to rent it out, but I'm going to bring some rental information to show him comparables. So, hey, this is how much cash flow you could get renting. This is how much you could sell for using our unique techniques and strategies, target marketing and whatnot. Yeah. And kind of just go from there, learn more about him. I wasn't able to get much information about why he's selling. Yeah. Truly have no idea at this point. That's why I like to ask the question, ultimately, what are you trying to accomplish? Because a lot of times people will be like, oh, well, I'm selling this, moving here, doing this, job transfer. Who knows? He was just like, I just want to sell my house.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and it seems like he already is an investor, has a portfolio.
Yeah.
So even if I don't list this house, this might be a potential buyer for me in the future
exactly.
as well.
A good connect.
So
Yeah.
no, I love that call. Good person to talk to.
Yeah, you got a couple comments here. You got Drew Patel, go Trevor, Kirsten Stitt.
Oh, that's my girlfriend.
There you go.
Oh,
that was awesome, Trevor Hurd.
Thanks.
I love you, baby. No, she didn't say that. Okay. And then Alma
What?
right there.
She didn't say no.
Alma here. Well done. After you ask the questions, wait for the answer. I love it, man. Good dude. Really good job.
Yeah.
That was good. Again, it's a little challenging at first, but I love how you persevered and you went through and you got an appointment.
Absolutely. And he wasn't even open to giving me open house details at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it went from that to being like, oh, it's this. I was like, oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, that was the wrong time. Yeah. So at that point, I knew, okay, there's some rapport here. He's trusting me more as a person. I'm going to try to get more into the closing and get the appointment set. So,
hell yeah, man.
I like it. So how do the appointments, when you show up to a situation like this, like you said, you bring your CMA, stuff like that. What does that conversation look like, knowing what you know about him? How you said he already might have had another agent, and that could be bullcrap. We know that.
Yeah.
But what do you say? What kind of things do you ask him? How do you close in person?
Well, to be honest, I'm going to kind of go through the same thing. I'm going to sit down with him before I give him any of my information. I'm going to learn about him more. Be like, hey, would you mind showing me the property? I'll give you some tips for your open house, because that's what I said I would do. So I'm going to be honest, give him my honest opinion of how it's going to be perceived by buyers coming through it. And then I'm also going to try to figure out why he truly is selling. Do you need this money for something? Are you just liquidating the property because you're done with the rentals over here? Get into that a little bit more when he's walking through the house with me. Yeah. And then after that, when I truly understand better what he's trying to accomplish with the sale, why he's selling it, I will show him the CMA, show him what we do differently, target marketing. I work with my sister too, so we'll probably both show up, be like, hey, look, you get 2 for the price of 1. It's killer. So yeah, we'll show up. And honestly, at the end of the day, if we can just keep him in our sphere, keep reaching out to him and turn him into an investor someday too, it's a win-win on either side.
Yeah, so exactly.
Just a kind of contact kind of person you want to keep in your loop.
Yeah, sounds like that. That's so funny. Dude, good job. Another round of applause. Trevor saved the day. I like it. Is that a call? What's going on?
Sorry. Sometimes you get calls back.
You're totally fine. You're totally fine. Let's keep it going though. Let's get a couple more dials in there. And then I wish Daniel would have uploaded the right videos.
Let me write down a couple.
Oh, Daniel. What was that? Damn Daniel?
Damn Daniel.
Damn Daniel.
Damn.
So fun over here in the studio. But yeah, great job, Trevor. Alan, that was a hilarious call. That guy was so mad at you. But we'll have some more of those to put up here. I think we should have some bloopers over there.
I think we definitely should. But that's the beauty about it, though. Like, not every call is going to be good. Not every call am I going to get that appointment, you know? But you have to just keep doing it, keep calling, and you get better and better and better. But it just comes down to asking those questions, you know? Like, that guy, he turned me down multiple times. Same with him as well. You know, that guy turned you down a crap ton of times, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You just kept going and going and going and going. Eventually, people will come down and you're like, okay.
Right. You just got to kind of bring them to your level. Try to match.
Yeah.
And then you're basically changing their belief system about agents, to be honest.
And I love how both of you guys' tones as well. I feel like it's extremely important for people to mimic the rate of speech.
Oh, that's something I've been working on a lot, because I notice, being an expressive person, I like to talk and talk. I need to get all my information out so you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's like, take a step back, take a breath.
Yeah.
Repeat and affirm what they're saying.
Yep.
Make it about them, because it really is about them. It's not about me at all.
Yeah. Well, the analogy I always I actually use with agents on the team is, when you're out getting a haircut, for example, do you want your barber to be constantly talking, or do you want to be telling him or her everything that you're going through, or whatever it might be?
Right.
Usually people vent to their barber or whatever. But you want to be heard. Same thing with people as well. They want to be heard. You know, I feel like the mistake that a lot of agents make is they talk too damn much. And I feel like we're all guilty of that.
Oh, I've definitely been.
Until we realize that, like, we got to, ask, of course, but let them talk. People want to be heard, and I feel like that's extremely important.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's get the dialer back on.
Okay.
You got a few more calls in there? You got some more to call?
Yeah,
right?
I got some more in here.
Yeah.
I've dialed 11 of the 59
Perfect.
properties.
Oh,
so
let's do it. Let's see what we got.
Can get at least a few more dials in here.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for.
Hello?
Hi. Hey, I was calling about you have a home for sale over in Orem,
Yes.
and you're selling it for sell by owner. Is that right?
Pardon?
You're selling it for sell by owner. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, great. My name's Trevor. I'm with Century 21. I'm sure you've just had a ton of realtors calling to try to list your home, right?
Not only that, I got a daughter-in-law that's a realtor.
Oh, you have a daughter-in-law that's a realtor. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Well, honestly, fortunately, the purpose for my call is we just sold a couple properties not far from you over there, and I was calling to get some info about this house. Is that okay?
It's on Zillow. I have it listed on Zillow.
It is on Zillow. Okay, well, I do just have some basic info here, and I do kind of like to get some detailed information from the owners themselves, if that's okay.
Yeah, any information I can give you is on Zillow.
Oh, for sure. Can you give me the address for it again? I think 1880. Is that correct?
Pardon? It's on Laguna Vista.
It's on what? Laguna Vista?
It's on Laguna Vista Drive in Orem.
Okay. Okay, great. All right. And hey, let me ask you, I mean, what are you ultimately trying to accomplish with getting this property sold?
What am I trying to accomplish?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the money off of it.
Okay. Do you have to sell this home? Is this your primary residence?
It's a building lot is what it is. It's not a home. It's a building lot.
Oh, a 0.22 a building acre lot. Okay.
And it's been sitting there for 40 years.
Oh, wow.
So there's no big hurry to sell it.
Right.
We
Yeah.
jointly owned it in a partnership with my brother and sister, and we just
fantastic.
decided we might want to close down the partnership. So we're seeing about looking into selling it. But we're not desperate for anything.
Yeah, you're the best kind of people to come across, people with time. And so is it over there in that Nielsen Park area?
Exactly. It overlooks Nelson's Park.
Okay, fantastic.
And it has a private gate going down to the park.
Okay. And how is it landscaped? Is it ready to build on?
No, it's not. You'd have to do some landscaping.
Okay, landscape needed. So can you share with me a little bit more about that, what it looks like? Hello, you still there?
Okay.
Yeah.
I say you'd have a little bit of retaining wall work.
Okay. Sorry, I missed that. All right, and
But like I said, my daughter-in-law is a realtor, and if I decided to put it on multiple listings, I'd be doing it through her.
Right, and yeah, I definitely think that MLS is a good service to use. But when it comes to like land, I think it's really important to expose that property to as many qualified buyers in the area as possible, such as investors. And I'm actually with Century 21, and we touch 1 in 3 transactions in the current market. And by doing so, we're able to target market, which means we're going to go target a specific buyer demographic for that area and actually bring them to you so you can get the best deal, top dollar, potentially 12 to 18% more for that property. I mean, if you knew that you could make 12 to 18% more off the property than selling on your own, would you be open to at least sitting down for 15, 20 minutes, kind of exploring those options?
Well, we'll try and sell it on our own for about 30 days, and then we'll reevaluate it.
Okay, so about 30 days. And what's important about trying it for those 30 days?
We just sold one on our own and got much more than the comps were or the appraisal.
Okay, and where was that one at?
It was in Provo.
Provo. Okay, so not too far.
on the other edge of the hill.
Oh, okay, just other edge of the hill. Perfect. And about how long ago was that?
It's how long ago was what? It sold?
Yeah, the previous sale that you guys did.
2 days ago. It was never listed.
Oh, 2 days ago. Okay. Oh wow, such as brand new. And how much did you sell that other property for?
Lots of money. It's all confidential.
Okay, fair enough. And are you accepting anything below this 330 list price that you have here? Is that the minimum you'll take, and you're kind of trying to go up from there? Or can you tell me about how you got your list price?
Actually, going over there today, the sign on the property says 300,000.
Okay.
I was going to change it. I change it on Zillow.
You're going to change it on Zillow. Okay. All right, just taking some notes here real quick. Appreciate all the info you're giving me. Hey, let me ask you, what markets are you offering this land on?
What's that?
What markets are you offering this land on?
Somebody that wants to build a house on a view lot.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. What I kind of mean by that, are you accepting conventional Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Utah farm home loans, Utah rural housing? I mean, have you considered?
It has to be.
Has to be. What was that?
It has to be cash.
Has to be. You're accepting cash offers only.
Cash offers only.
Gotcha. And what happens if this property doesn't sell?
Well, it's been, like I say, it's been sitting for 40 years.
Right.
It might sit there for another years.
Okay.
See, my kids sell it.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. Cash offers, 303K. And have you had any offers on it, Table? I know you mentioned a couple.
Reveal what? I can't reveal anything. Offers on the property. It's all confidential. I'm not one of these. I do not believe in this bid shopping.
You don't believe in this bid shopping? Okay, fair enough.
I'm an ex-contractor, and I don't like bid shopping.
Right, and I'm not looking for bid shopping. I'm just curious how much interest has been in the area, if it would be worth taking to my investors, or if it's just kind of already out of reach.
Yeah, like I say, there's a sign on there. We'll consider offers, but that's just but everything's confidential. I keep everything confidential.
Okay, great. All right, and can I get your name?
Pardon?
What was your name again?
My name's Chris, and if you need to communicate with me, email is the best way to do it.
Okay, and what is your email?
It's on Zillow. There's two. I think there's CHRISHLS at Yahoo, and then the same CHRISHLS on Hotmail.
Okay, great. All right, awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate your time today, Chris, and you have a lucky rest of your day, all right?
Yeah, it's also on KSL Marketplace, too, by the way.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. I'll have to go take a look at it.
It's on, I guess it's on Facebook. It's on one or the other. I can't remember where I put it.
Okay, yeah, I'll go find it. Don't worry about it. So
You you've already found it. If you knew the 330, you've already found it.
Yeah, well, I just have some basic info pulled up for me here on like this list I'm going through. So like to get some extra info. So yeah, I appreciate all the info you've given me, and if I have an investor interested in writing an offer, I will definitely reach out to you.
All righty.
All right, thanks, Chris. You have a lucky rest of your day.
True. Thanks for the call. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.
That guy didn't want to let you go.
I was like, to a certain point, I'm just like, do I even want to deal with this anymore? Nah, let that go. Let that go.
Oh,
you have a lucky day, sir.
I say that sometimes. You have a lucky day.
I'm like, what do you say?
I hope you have a lucky day. I'm just gonna
let's go for one more, and then do we know if we have any information on the next event? I think sometime in
not yet.
Is it August?
October?
Nothing No,
I know for sure there's one in October.
Okay, that's probably the one then. Yeah, we gotta get the info on that ready. Then we can kind of chat about it. But either way, let's try to get another one in there and see if we can get another appointment set with you. And
get a property that isn't just a lot.
Yeah,
that'd be fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 450 over in Sandy.
That's a good price.
I need
Cheap.
to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me.
Let's go, Rhonda.
Is there a specific time that you feel is best for calling?
To be completely honest, I feel like I do have more success like in the afternoon times than from the 9 to noon, which I typically try to call.
Yeah.
If I call from like 12 to 2, I feel like.
Sorry we missed your call. Please leave your name.
But yeah, you call later in the day, I feel like people are more prone to pick up maybe.
And they're actually
maybe
home
that's
and off
just
work,
it.
yeah.
They're more likely to be off work. They might not be in the bad early morning mood. You know, sometimes that happens. You get people, and it's just like a lot of agents are calling right in the morning. So if you can catch them later in the day, if they haven't had an appointment set, sometimes you can kind of almost ease into it a little bit more. Be like, hey, yep, I totally get that. Understand how you're feeling, and then go into the rest of your closes.
Yep.
But I would definitely recommend doing all times a day, especially when people aren't answering. Definitely do mornings, afternoons, kind of switch it up.
That's what I told these guys too. You got to switch it up. Call in the morning, call later on in the
and
evening.
then door knock at night. Like,
Hello, this is Cecilia.
hi, Cecilia. I'm actually calling about a home for sale in Pleasant Grove.
Yes,
And you're selling it for sell by owner. Is that right?
that's correct. Yes.
Okay, great. My name is Trevor. I'm with Century 21. I'm sure you've just had a ton of agents calling to try to list your home, right?
Of course.
Of
Yes.
course, yeah. Well, fortunately, the purpose for my call is we just sold a couple properties not far from you, and I was just calling to get some info about this house. Is that okay?
Sure. What do you want to know?
All right, so if you tell me a little bit about it, how many bedrooms does it have?
It has 5.
Okay, 5 bed, good. And how many bath?
3.
3 baths, okay. Is it a 2-story?
It has a basement.
A basement, okay. Is the basement finished?
Mostly, yes.
Okay, mostly finished, perfect. And how many square feet?
It's 2,100 upstairs, 1,500 downstairs.
Okay, awesome. And what about the kitchen? Any upgrades there?
The kitchen was updated in 1985.
Updated in 1985?
A new sink and faucet was.
Okay.
A new sink and faucet was installed last year in 2021.
Okay, great.
And it has a new dishwasher. It's probably about 4 years old, and a new refrigerator.
Okay. You would say the fridge is probably the same year as the dishwasher?
The dishwasher, I think, I don't have my paper in front of me, but I think it's like 2019, and then the fridge is 2020.
Okay, cool. So just a year newer. Just taking some notes here. I appreciate the info. All right. I mean, what does the yard look like condition-wise?
The yard is huge. It has fruit trees and a garden area.
Okay.
It has a deck. It has a concrete pad. It's got a wood shed out back.
Wow, you got everything back there. And you say concrete pad, is that
nice.
that for RV parking?
No, you couldn't put an RV back there. It was used for a basketball court.
Okay, okay, good to know. Okay. I mean, you're obviously in a good area. Why are you selling?
Why do you care?
Well, I'm just
It's my mother's house. She died.
Oh,
My mother
I'm
died.
sorry to hear that. I really am. Sorry to hear that.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
have you had any hits on it yet or any offers?
Oh yeah, I got an offer from a company that wants it really cheap today. Here's our procedure that we are doing. Number one, We have agreed as a family we are not going to pay any real estate or commission fees at this point if we can get away with it. So you're welcome to bring people by, but whatever their offer would be, your fee they'd have to pay more on top of that for what we would accept. We're going to accept offers on standard real estate contracts until June 15th. We have an open house scheduled for June 3rd and 4th where people can come and walk through and look at whatever they want. And that's kind of where we're heading right now, okay?
Okay, yeah. That's perfect. That's really good to know.
Yes.
Okay. And what markets are you accepting?
What do you mean by that?
By the loan type, are you accepting FHA, VA, like Utah housing, rural housing, Utah farm home loan, whether it be Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Penny Mac, Jenny Mac? And have you considered what the discount points could do for or against the bottom line?
People can send their offers on the standard real estate contract.
Right.
We will consider them after that.
Right, yeah, and it has nothing to do with the real estate contract in itself. It has to do with like what loan type you'll accept for payment, if that makes sense, and how that can affect the bottom line on properties like this.
Well, I'm going to let my attorney look at all that when we get the offers.
Okay.
We'll determine after that.
Fair enough. And so are you the executor?
I've already had to have a title. Yes. I've already had to have a title company look at the title and get it corrected. So I already got a title company in place. I have an attorney in place. So I think we're okay as far as where we're heading. And yeah, all of those things can enter into it.
Right.
Best offer probably will get it.
Okay.
Most money to me gets it.
Most money to you. And so is what I hear you saying, you guys need to make the most amount of money on it?
That's what my siblings have told me I'm supposed to do.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
Fair enough. I mean, you know what? I don't know if this will work for you or not. It may not. But obviously, I mean, if there was a way that by working together, we could actually get the property listed, obviously net the amount of money you need, literally put you in your pocket, the amount of cash, and also in your siblings' pockets, the amount of cash you're trying to get. I mean, obviously, you'd be open to at least exploring that, right?
Okay. I can't make any agreements with anybody. I'm not going to say, give me $525 and I'll be happy, because we're hoping we get an offer more than that.
Of course.
I'm not allowed to make any contracts with any agents or realtors or anyone like that.
Okay.
And obviously you found out about it and you called me, so I think a lot of other people already know, and I don't need it listed on the MLS.
Right. And
I'm good.
I do think the MLS is a great service for sure. But what we do is actually we go above and beyond that. With Century 21, we actually touch 1 in 3 homes that sell in the current market. And we expose your property to 80% more buyers, not only in the United States, but globally. And what that does is actually just put more money in your pocket. And I don't have any high pressure sales pitch or any of that junk. I'm just open to showing you what options you might have to move forward. And I mean, frankly, if you steal some info for yourself and you're able to get it sold on your own and make some more money because of it, more power to you. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't make sense to just be a little bit more over-prepared rather than under-prepared?
Well, I'm okay right now. I don't really want to discuss it further with you, but thank you for your offer. I appreciate it.
Okay. And hey, let me ask you, I mean, if there's a time that we could get together with not only you, but also your family members to go over some options, when would be a good day for them to do that?
You can visit me during the open house. Look, I don't live close, neither do my siblings. And so it's not like I'll run down there today and meet with you, okay? Sorry.
Right. Oh, no worries. And you said the open house June 3rd and June 4th, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And what times? Didn't remember catching the time.
On Friday it's from 10 to 6, and on Saturday it's from 10 to 5.
10 to 6 and 10 to 5. Okay, awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate you having the conversation with me. and hopefully I will be
Okay.
able to bring some buyers to that open house.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you so much. You have a lucky rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye. Okay, with that, I can tell. I'm going to call her back before June 3rd and June 4th.
Yeah.
Because it was hard to get into the rapport when I asked, why are you selling? That was obviously offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
you recovered good though.
I would say I recovered good. Started asking some more questions, but I wasn't trying to be as pushy because I knew she'd just be off the phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, about this day, let's do this. What about this day? Let's do this. So tried to build rapport, got some good info about the property, got those open house dates, and so I'm honestly just going to call back the week. Let's see, June 3rd and June 4th is next Thursday and Friday. I'll probably call back next Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
And since I know they're going to be there on Thursday and Friday, probably more of the family than not.
Yeah.
I'll probably try to set the appointment before that,
I
10
would.
a.m.
Yeah.
and then show up, kind of like same thing I did the other day. Well, hey, I'm going to be in that area. Let me stop by before the open house,
Yeah.
bring my information, and just do the same thing just next week.
So just curious, because I know a lot of people will go to the open house. I mean, will go over there with no intent to actually set the
tire
appointment.
kickers. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That too.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean, like, no, you'll go. You know, you're at the end of the day, you're going to go on multiple appointments, but you're not going to get all of them.
Of course. Of course.
In your opinion, I mean, just based on your kind of your stats and everything, how many do you typically go to where you finally get one? 'Cause, right, like today we have 2 that we're gonna go take that you're gonna go meet with.
Right.
You know, so like on average, is like 1 out of 5, 1 out of 10. Like
I'd say at least probably like 1 out of every 4 or 5. And I
It's not
definitely, and it's not bad. And I'll be completely
But it
honest.
could be better, though.
It could be better. My sister is better at the listing presentation, and I'm better at cold calling.
Perfect.
And so I take her with me. I'm trying to get a little more independent with it, to be honest. And we're both kind of trying to balance it.
Okay.
But being able to work together, bounce off our ideas, and kind of
love
grow in that aspect, it's been very nice. It's been a good crutch for me getting into the business. And so, yeah, just onwards and upwards from here. So
I like that. Well, let's say we're coming close to the end. But Trevor, tell me, before you started with Everest coaching, were you already calling Fsbo'S? Were you trying to do it on your own?
So I was calling expireds before I was licensed, trying to set appointments for my sister beforehand, just while I was going through school and stuff.
Yeah.
And because when I was getting into it, there were no expireds anyway. So I was like, I'm just dialing numbers. This is great.
Yeah.
But I actually did set a couple appointments, and that kind of boosted my confidence before I got into the business. So when I came into the business, I did start doing Fsbo'S, but I would say I haven't done them as consistently as I have this year. Like actually started this year to now. I've been doing it more consistently, building more confidence with it.
And you are a student with Everest, and so you are
yes.
you're doing prospecting school. How often?
I've gone to, I want to say 4 prospecting school. Not complete both days. I've gone, I think, to 1 complete both days. But the 3 other, I was able to get at least 1 day.
Talk to me about what they do, because I mean you're getting it firsthand because you're in the program and you're doing that with them. What does it look like for you? What is the schedule? Do they meet with you weekly? Is it bi-weekly? How does it work for
So
you?
it depends on what coaching platform you get. So if you do base camp, I believe it is 1 coaching call a month. If you do Ascent, it is every other week. You get a coaching call, and then I honestly can't remember the last one. Peak, actually, yes,
Yeah,
Peak.
Peak,
I think Peak is the weekly call session. And you just meet, you talk for about 30 minutes. Honestly, Judy gives me homework. I have to do like homework, market research, recording my calls, different things. It keeps you active in your job. You have to treat it like a job, right? Holds you accountable. And I think, you're going to get a lot of life mindset stuff from it too. It's not just a real estate coach. They're definitely life coaches because they want to help you in every aspect.
These guys know what they're doing, because a lot of them are really all of them are really successsul.
Absolutely.
And they're all closing a ton of deals, and so they have the experience to pass on to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I think just being honestly in the Everest environment, like you're going to learn from all the coaches in one way or another, even if it's not specific one-on-one time. They are honestly so involved that if you go up and ask for a conversation, they're not going to deny you that. They're going to happily answer any questions you have. That's just kind of the environment that we have here. Everybody wants to help. And I think that abundance mindset is kind of contagious, so everybody kind of feeds off it.
Yeah.
So it's been a great place to start my real estate career, and I don't plan on making any moves.
Just getting started, huh?
Yeah,
Just
getting started.
I like it. Well, thank you again for being here, bro. Good job on those calls.
Appreciate you guys having me.
A little tough, and you got through them, and that's really awesome to see how persistent you are and how you're able to get through them without breaking a sweat. Didn't even break a sweat over here. I think I was sweating. I think I was sweating for you. and you crushed it. And this is not easy, right? This is not easy doing it live.
I was so nervous coming in today.
Yeah.
I really was super nervous. But honestly, I took some time earlier just to like center my bro. Just go set an appointment. It's what you do. Just go set an appointment.
Yep.
And so hey, here we are, set one up.
So good job, dude. Thank you for being here, Alan. Thank you for being here also.
Yeah,
Daniel, let's review the calls before we post them, please. Next time. He's over there mad. Look at him. But thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. We're gonna have more. We're gonna have some other people coming here too. I know that Judy talked about getting some of the students in here to do live calling, which would be awesome. And then Alma will come in. Alma will come in here and there. I know that he's working on a project of his own right now. And so he will come in here and there when he has some time, but we want to get him back in here also because he's really fun to do this with, to see the difference between a 20-year veteran, has been calling, and also you've been doing about a year and a half?
A little over a year now.
A little over a year.
You're in 2 months now.
You're doing great, man. You're doing great.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, really happy that you came in again and shared some of your experience with us, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Okay.
Ooh, thank you, guys.
Yep. Awesome. Tell me when.